Hi guys, how you doing? So tonight I am going to show you how to make a unicorn horn cake topper. I know I've done this before. I'll link with for anybody that wants to make a normal sort of unicorn horn, but I was asked to make one of these. I have to post this tomorrow. So since it's Halloween and it's a Halloween, quickly make it with you. It's really simple and really easy, just with the Halloween twist. So we're going to get straight into it. To make this one, you're going to need some black fondant, some orange fondant, a heart cutter, maybe add some wee stars on towards the end. Hi, Bright Eyes, and some maybe gold luster dust and some silver. So, but these are just wee parts for the end. But for the main topper, these three are what you're really going to need. And I'll put links in the description below for everything that I'm using. I've added some, this is black fondant, I've added some Tylose powder, which you all know about anyway, to the black, just to make it a lot more firmer. Hi, Robbie. So let's just get straight into it then. So we're going to just start off by making the horn. And this is like a really popular cake topper that I make. I would normally make the white or the silver or the gold version, but this I was asked to make this one, so I thought it was quite a good idea for Halloween. I would probably put another twist on it. Actually, I'll maybe show you how to do that, and then I can always take it off for whoever it is that I'm posting it to tomorrow, but maybe even how to turn the horn into a witch's hat. So here we have our black fondant, and I've just kneaded it a wee bit there with the black. You need to be really careful because it just gets so, what's the word? Soggy. Hi, Baron. So you're just going to roll your black out on your non-stick board onto your work surface. And I hate this webcam. I'm trying to see the way it keeps focusing. I'm going to lift it up a wee bit. It might stop doing that. I wonder, is that any better? I just hate the way it focuses and then it stops focusing. So you're going to just roll this out into kind of like a sausage cone shape, if that's even a thing. And you're going to put pressure on one side. So this is going to be the horn. And you're going to make this into a point like that. And just keep going until you get it to the sort of size and shape that you want it. Are you guys doing anything for Halloween? We don't really do very much normally for Halloween. We'd maybe go to a fireworks display or whatever, but of course this year that's all cancelled. So just like anything else, we're not really doing anything for Halloween. So here we have our sort of basic shape here. So I'm going to just take my wee blade here and just going to cut this about there. Okay. It does look like a long raindrop. So what I'm going to do with that, because the black fondant can get quite, I want to leave it for a wee minute to harden. So I'm just going to set this onto my sponge, and then we'll do a wee bit more to it in a minute once it starts to harden. So I'll just set that there. And then we'll get on to making the ears now. So for the ears, I think we're going to go for orange ears. And now my hands are, I hate black fondant. I'm just going to get a bit of kitchen paper and get some of that black off and just make sure it's not on the board here as well. Okay, so for the ears then, I think I'm going to do the ears orange with a black insert then. So I've got my orange fondant here. And what did I do? My rolling pin, there it is. I'm just going to give this a wee wipe. No, I didn't use it for the black. So I'm just going to roll this out. And then this is where you're going to use your heart cutter. So I'm going to roll these out, not super thin, because I want them to be able to sit on the cake. So I'll just show you the thickness here, if you can kind of see there. And then you're going to use this heart cutter. So I've linked this below for you. And you can do this, obviously, I'm using orange and black because it's Halloween, but you could do any color scheme here. And these cakes are just so popular, but they're so easy. So I'm just going to do that. And then I'm going to lift this over onto your sponge as well. Okay, and then we're going to use our black again. So the black's going to be the inside part of our, what is that? Ears here. And you can roll this part out a lot thinner then, because this part is the inside of the ear. So we're just going to roll this out a bit thinner. And do you know, I'll be glad when Halloween's over, because then we can concentrate on Christmas. And I'm kind of thinking I'd like to make a sort of a Christmas cake topper every day with you in the run up to Christmas. And that would be a lot of fun, wouldn't it? So I'm just going to tidy up these wee corners here. And then I'm going to, let's see. Yes, I'm going to come down a wee bit further just to make them a wee bit shorter. Because you really don't need, this is going in the inside of the ears. Okay, to tidy that up again. This is just a quick, easy peasy cake topper. Okay, so where's my water? There it is there. A wee bit of water. Hi, Kelly. Yes. Are you ready for Christmas as well? Yeah, I was just kind of thinking, you know, you have to wait until Halloween's out of the way before you can start making Christmas stuff, don't you? But I guarantee you, as soon as it's the 1st of November, I'll be straight on with the Christmas stuff, because I just love Christmas. So now we're going to take this smaller one and we're going to place it inside like that. And we're going to do the same with this other one. It's hard to know what Christmas is going to look like this year for everybody. It looks like there might be restrictions here where you're only allowed 6 people, I think. And normally we've loads of family over, so I don't know how that's going to pan out this year. Okay, so this is your basic ear shape. Bonfire night. Yeah, we don't really do that here, which is strange over in Northern Ireland. No love for the turkey bright eyes. For us, we're all about the ham. We do love our turkey, but we're all about the ham. In this house, the Christmas ham's the favourite. We always cook it on Christmas Eve, and then we get our Christmas cheese board out with the ham. Oh, it's a tradition here. So you're just going to take this little ear shape, and this part at the bottom where it's got this wee curve, you're going to just fold it over and just give it a wee bit of a squeeze. And then you're going to open it out again to set it on your work surface. So you can't really see that, but I'll show you. That's it there. That's the shape of it. So that's a really, really simple way to make a unicorn ear. Cauliflower cheese. Love cauliflower cheese. And I love those, I never know how to pronounce them. Is it dauphinoise potatoes? Oh, they're so good. Okay, so we're going to do the same with this other ear. And then you're just going to set it down. So normally then I would leave those to sit like that so they can dry for a wee second. And oh, you're a November baby, Bobby. Yeah, oh, my daughter, I was saying the other night, she's a December baby. So I'm going to take one of these cocktail sticks once these have dried and insert them so that they can be, you know, inserted straight onto the cake. Sorry, I'm too busy reading the comments. I'll just need to focus on what I'm doing here. So Now, I've set that there and it's not going to behave. There. So once they've dried a wee bit, then I'm going to put the cocktail stick inside and secure it. So we're going to go back to our horn here, and it's dried a wee bit. So it just means then when you're handling it, it's not going to lose its shape. If it's too soft, then you're going to get fingerprints and you're going to mark it and stuff. And we're going to put this skewer inside it. I had thought of doing, and I might show you even on a smaller version, multicolored, like an orange and black horn. So I'll show you how to do that in a wee second. I'll show you a smaller version in case you're interested in doing that. So I'm just going to take this skewer, this barbecue skewer, and I'm just going to place it up the center of this. You're not going to put too much pressure, but you're going to try and get it as far up as you can, just so that it supports that horn for you. Right, and then we're going to take our wire cutters and we're just going to cut it about there. So we're going to create some wee indentations here using this wee cake decorating knife. I've tried to find this for you, but I can't seem to get this on its own. You can get it as part of a set, but I just love this wee tool. It's just really handy for things like this, for making indentations. So you're going to put your little tool at an angle, and you could use, there's a knife here, so instead of using the sharp end of the knife, you could probably use the back end of it, which is more blunt, and it would give you a good effect as well. So I'm just gonna, I hope you can see what I'm doing here. Sometimes it's really, really hard to see with the black on camera. Okay, so I've created some wee indentations there in the middle, and then you're just going to carry those around. So carry that around. And the top one, and do the same. And I'll show you a different version of a unicorn horn in a second. This is like a really, really quick version. Okay, so that's our horn. And we're going to set it on, we're going to make some eyelashes here now. So we'll set this on our sponge just here, okay? And we'll make our eyelashes. So we'll do black eyelashes. So this is just a piece of black fondant here. Where did I? I'm just going to cut this in half. And okay, and now you're going to just roll this out into a skinny cone shape on one side, if that makes any sense at all. A bat cake, oh my goodness. You could do kind of like a flat 2D one. That might be easier, Kelly. Has it to be realistic, or is it more cute? I find the cute things easier to do. So you can see this is fatter at one side. So we're just going to put it in a curved shape like that. Bring it down and then bring it round here. And then you're going to press down on this side here. So we're going to take our little craft knife. What do I do with my craft knife? Okay. And then this side here, you're going to have it coming up. Then you're going to go in here and here. Take that out. And that's your eyelashes. So it's really, really simple. Just do the other one at the other side of it so that you can make sure that these are even and that they're kind of the same shape. Oh, that's not so bad then, Kelly. I'm sure it'll be really, really cute. So we're going to do the same. This one was a wee bit skinnier. Okay. Let's see. It's skinnier here. And then if you place it right beside, that means you can estimate it better. So it looks like a good, looks roughly the same. They don't need to be completely symmetrical, but you don't want one to be really big and the other one to be smaller. So again, you're going to go in. I would normally do this bit upside down. I would turn my board round. And then do the same. Now hold on, what on earth am I doing here? I've totally lost my way of doing it. There. So need to fix this. This one looks a wee bit wobbly. That's better. So these eyelashes look a wee bit shorter, so I'm just going to make this a bit shorter. That's better. And you can just fiddle about with it just to make sure that they're roughly the same. So another wee thing you could do here is, I've seen some cakes online where they've turned the horn into kind of like a wee witch's hat, which I think is a cute idea. So I'm going to leave these for a second before I try and lift them, leave them to dry a wee minute. And that's what you should do as well. So I'm just going to show you how to, well, this is really simple, how to turn this into a witch's hat. So you're just going to roll out, do it over here, some more of your black. Now, I'll do this over here actually. And then take a cookie cutter. So I've this in here with loads of different sizes. So just have a wee look and see what sort of size would suit. Let's see. Try that one. So just press that down. And then what you could do is go in with your comb tool and you could fray the edges out a wee bit, just so it looks a bit more. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but I'm just going to lift it. And then you would place it, I'm not sure if you can see here, but you would place it, put the whole of your, I'll try this here, but this isn't going to be, so it would be a bit like that. I'm not sure if you can really see there, it's not great. Try it like that. So it looks a bit like a witch's hat. I'll show you, so what I probably will do with this as well, I'm going to do a few wee stars and stick them on because I think that'd be nice for Halloween. So just this rolling pin, and we'll do some wee stars. Just while we're waiting on these eyes to dry. So we'll do some stars in different sizes. This is the wee plunger cutters. And do some smaller ones. So what do you think, silver or gold stars? I've got silver and gold here. I'm not great at matching colours. So I'll let you pick a colour. Okay, get a piece of kitchen roll and just colour these here. So I'm just going to move my stars onto kitchen roll here. Have we decided on a colour whether we're going to do silver or gold? Silver it is, Bobby. I don't know what it is. I'm just so bad at even generally matching things. There's times I would be wearing something and my husband would say, that doesn't match. If I just like something and think it's nice, I'll just throw it on, whether it matches or not. It just doesn't even enter my head that it might match. But yeah, I think the silver would look best. Okay, so I'm going to get my wee brush here. And we get this. So we're going to use the Colour Splash Gunmetal Silver. So you're all saying silver. Okay, and that's so true, bright eyes. Who cares really if something doesn't match? Although my husband's one of these people that even down to furniture, that was really funny. Whenever we got married, I would buy lots of different odd pieces of furniture because I think it's quite nice if you have different things. And he was horrified because his mum and dad, everything would have matched. The curtains even would have matched the carpet, you know, whereas my mum wouldn't have. She just would have been, you know, just would have bought things because she liked them and made it work. And it's taken a lot of him to get used to my way of decorating. I think it works, but even down to the sofas, I like a chair in the living room, you know, that's completely different to the rest, but it just throws his whole feng shui off. So there's our stars. Okay. So I think I'll do these in kind of like a wee design. Let me think. Sort of smallest, or maybe a big one at the bottom, and then sort of going up the way. So I'll move this over. Can you guys see okay? I'll move this up. Okay, here we go. So let's see. Going with the first star. So I think I'll do the first one just slightly over to the right. Just a wee bit of water. And place it on. And then I'm going to do another one here. Another big one. Oops. See? And then I'll maybe bring a couple of wee ones round. I love anything with, I'll do a wee one here. Stars on them. I don't know what it is. I just think with star designs are so pretty. Okay, and then I'll do kind of have it coming round. I have an even tinier star one. I might put the wee, actually, I'm just being fussy now, but I've that wee tiny one. So I'll maybe finish it off with a wee tiny star. Just quickly roll this out. I'll do a couple here just in case. So, I do with my okay, and then once I do this, I'll quickly show you how to do the other type of horn where we'll put two colours together. Okay, I'll do a wee tiny one there. Now, if you were doing these at any other time, you could use flowers instead. So, what do you think? Should I do another wee trail? Let's see what that would look like. I put another wee one there. That's nice, isn't it? I just don't want it to be too much. Sometimes it's knowing when to stop, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, I think that's lovely. So there's your stars. And then, like I say, you could use you could put the witch's hat part around the bottom. That would look really nice. So there's your horn. Right, I'm going to show you how to do this other style of, put these out of the way. I'm sure if you've seen the other video, you probably would see that I've already done that. So, or how to do the other version, but for anybody that hasn't seen it, so I'm just going to lift these now. And place them over here. And it's good, you can see that by giving them a second, you know, to harden, it's helped them keep their shape. Whereas if I had have just went and lifted those straight away, you know, they might have changed shape. So even just a couple of minutes just helps them to harden. So, right, I'll show you how to do. Now this will be a wee tiny horn this time because I don't have very much stuff left. So, but it just gives you an idea. So again, the same thing, the long raindrop, as Bright Eyes called it. So just like that. And so you're going to use the same amount of the orange. You probably know what's coming here anyway. And you're going to just put these together. So just keep rolling. And just make sure they're equal. Okay. So then you're just going to place them beside each other like this. You guys see okay? I'll move this down a little bit. Okay. So place them beside each other. The same size. And like I say, this is going to be a wee baby one because we don't have as much stuff. And you're just going to twist. Okay. So I maybe should have made these parts a bit thicker, but you can see where we're going with this, where this would be thicker. I'll try and make it a bit thicker. But that's another version. It's hard because I'm making it in a small version, which I wouldn't normally do. Let's see. that there. You can kind of see that's better. So that's a nice version of a horn as well, where it's got two colours intertwined. How do I keep it from flattening out? I know bright eyes, that is a problem. It does flatten out. It does. There's no real way of avoiding that. Whenever like you can see that it is flat. But once it's dried out a wee bit, I'll go around and create those indentations at the back, and then it's not just as noticeable. But if you're going to dry it on that sponge, it does. Now, if I was making faces or things that are rounded, you can dry them onto a like a wee bag of rice or something like that, and it stops the faces from flattening out at the back. But something as big as this, I would be able to dry that without it flattening out at the back. So I know that is a bit of a pain, but I'll put it all together just to show you here what it's going to look like. So there's the horn. There's the ears. And then you've got the, hi Vanilla, you've got the eyes here as well. I don't muck about with these ears too much until they dry. But like I say, once they dry, you just take a cocktail stick and you're just going to put it in and insert it in that thick side there a wee bit. And then it means you'll be able to place it inside your cake. But so I hope that was helpful for you. That's us for tonight. Tomorrow I'll hopefully be on and see you tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'm going to make tomorrow. It depends what's in my diary. But have a good night, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye.